Well, good morning. Everybody seems to be paying attention to the weather lately, whether it's hurricanes or extreme heat. And if you're traveling, pretty important if you're going to be outdoors or have anything to do with what's going on in the area where you're planning to be today. You want to know all that you can learn about kind of circumstances you're getting into. It's going to be really hot or cold or windy or rainy. Important ideas or important data for you to make decisions. And the prison ship commander was no exception to that. As a sailor, he would be extremely interested in the weather where we're going. And Luke records here in Acts chapter 7, verses 4 and 5, how the commander or the captain of the ship looked ahead and planned accordingly. What a great pattern. And as we look ahead, I'm excited gathering together with the church tomorrow morning. And then Wednesday evening, we've got midweek Bible study that picks up again, and the kids and the adults and kids are going to be playing together for a few minutes before the break up to separate groups. And it's going to be a lot of fun. We'll get to connect with the kids on a search. And then at 9:30 Wednesday mornings, the ladies' Bible study is picking up again this Wednesday. So mark that on your calendar. Some of you ladies can get a double dose on Wednesday. Come in the morning and in the evening. Look forward to gathering together tomorrow. It's also the first Sunday of the month, so carry-in dinner and family meeting day. Mark those on your calendar. Plan ahead. Here in chapter 27, Luke records from there, Sidon, we put out to sea and sailed under the shelter of Cyprus because the winds were contrary. And when we had sailed through the sea along the coast of Cilicia and Pamphylia, we landed at Myra in Lycia. So you can see on the map here, they left Sidon, sailed up on the shelter of Cyprus because the winds were contrary. They took advantage of the break that island provided for smoother sailing, safer sailing. I just thought that, I love the details that Luke puts in, but for our life today, what a great model for us to look ahead and pay attention to the wind. If there is a smoother, better way to do things, we should sail that direction as long as we're going the right way. And the wisdom of the captain of the ship is on display. It says, after we left Sidon, we took off heading to Rome. Well, this ship was not going to Rome, but going the right direction. And so they sailed up around the shelter of the island of Cyprus because it provided action. It provided a zone of safety. And as we're engaging people in conversation, as we're moving through the day, as you're driving your car, we want to pay attention to the wind. If it's contrary, if it's forcing us to go backwards, if the circumstances keeping us from accomplishing what we need to look around. Is there a cypress in our life? Is there an island that shelters the water where we need to sail? We can take advantage of that. The goal is for Paul to get to Rome. The captain's goal was for him to get to the port where he was expected, to continue moving forward, to sail the right direction. Now, it looks to me on the map that as they sailed north, it would have been much faster just to go almost straight northwest. But Captain knew better. The straight line would not have been fastest, would have been much more dangerous. And so he, flexible enough, planning, sail around Cyprus. As we look at the captain, as we learn about his character and his abilities, just from the decisions that he made, but we can see some wisdom there, and we want that same kind of wisdom. We see the goal, and there's a straight line to it. Straight line is not always the best. Sometimes it's better. Sail around the island. Smoother. It's so today, as you move through your life, I want to encourage you to pay attention to the wind. Pay attention to the conversation. I know that I want to move the conversation from here to here. Often, the wind is contrary. We have to sail around, and we have to go to safer, calmer waters and sail there with the conversation, with maybe even with finances, with Bible study, all kinds of relationships. Pay attention to the wind. If it's not contrary, then just go straight to it. If it is contrary, be willing to go around the island as you engage people with the good news that Jesus is the way, that he loves you.